Hi, I'm Lou Ann Shaver. I'm the Vice President of Sales, Marketing, and Communication at Clark, and I'm joined with my colleague, Melissa Gigg, who's our Senior Living Advisor at our Keller Lake community. We're happy that you joined us today to learn more about Clark and what a life plan community is. Many people don't know what a life plan community is, so you're going to leave this today understanding a little more clearly the benefits of being part of a life plan community. Clark at Keller Lake is nestled in this beautiful wooded setting near Cascade, and it's 40 acres of wooded land with a lake and swans and walking trails. And this is going to be our capstone to this community where we have assisted living and other townhomes available. We're pre-selling the Keller Lake apartment homes now for our October 2021 opening. We hope that you'll consider making Clark at Keller Lake your next home. So, Keller Lake is a life plan community, and we find that oftentimes people don't know what a life plan community is. So it's important to understand that and the distinction between a life plan community and, let's say, a condominium community. So we're going to start with that. What is a life plan community? By definition, a life plan community is an age-restricted living setting that provides opportunities for an engaging and active lifestyle through its wellness programs, services, and amenities, all bundled into a plan with predictable monthly costs and the security and resources needed to age in place. What that means is we're everything that people need in a community when they decide to make a move and maybe their retirement years. And it's a very well packaged and orchestrated community that offers a lifetime of services. At Clark, we define it as peace of mind for whatever comes next. We always say when people move to a life plan community, it's the best gift they could ever give their children, because they can look at them and say, you know, we've decided to live here, we're independent, we're healthy, we want to live in this wonderful community, but we want you to know that if anything should go wrong, if we need to be in assisted living or have memory care issues, that those places are already here, they're part of this continuum of care, and we want you to know that you'll have that peace of mind. So we're going to talk about what a continuum of care is. So what's included? A continuum of care means you're going from independent living, and many people live in independent living their whole lives and never have to move on to anything else. Every now and then somebody might need something additional, so we have different levels. Enhanced living is where you're scaling back a little, maybe want to move to a smaller apartment, and you may need to have some services brought to you in your home. Assisted living, which many people are familiar with, is when you need help getting through the day. It could be just medication management and you're no longer cooking, maybe having issues with ambulation. So those services are then provided to you in a different environment called assisted living. Memory care obviously is for people that are having issues with their memory, and we have robust programs available for those situations. So that's also a part of assisted living. And then going down the continuum, skilled nursing, we have respite care, home care, and hospice. So again, when you say to your kids that peace of mind, that's what it is. You're getting all these different services. You may never need any of them, but at least you have the peace of mind of knowing they're there if you do. And how does a life plan community work? When you choose a life plan community like Clark, you're going to pay an entrance fee. And this can be considered an investment because most life plan communities allow you or your estate or your family to gain back a percentage of the fees that you pay in. That's the thing that makes life plan communities very unique. You also pay a monthly fee, which varies depending on the size of the home you choose or the lifestyle you're choosing, so that's variable. But it's an agreement between you and us, the life plan community, to assure that you have a residence to stay in and access to assisted living and memory care, dementia care, skilled nursing, should you ever need it. So it's a very robust group of services that are included in that life plan community. There are many benefits to a life plan community. You have a plan in place. I've said it's, again, a best gift you can give your children, and it's a plan in place that we're here no matter what happens. Your family and friends won't be burdened if you experience unexpected or health or financial issues. Many times people are living a long time today, and so if you run out of your financial resources, we have a plan in place for how we can address that. And then again, the health issues that may change. A wonderful thing, we have a transition team. So maybe somebody goes into the hospital to have their hip replaced. our team works with you and your family to say, well, what's going to happen next? You may need subacute care. The discharge planners at the hospitals work with you on that. You may need to come back and have some respite care in one of our communities, or you may need home care in your independent living environment. And so we have this transition team that works with you to do all those things. You don't have to worry about changes in living expenses and healthcare. I think I've addressed that, but we'll talk a little bit more about that when we talk about the financial component of this. It's maintenance-free living. When you live in one of our, in particular, our Keller Lake apartments, you don't have to worry about mowing the lawn anymore or shoveling snow. We take care of all that for you. We take care of all the exterior maintenance and your appliances. So you just kind of live maintenance-free, stress-free. And again, your assets are not tied to real estate. We'll talk about that in our financial area. The Clark Promise. This is something that really makes us stand out. The Clark Promise is one of the greatest fears we know as people get older, is they're outliving their resources, that fear that I might not have enough money to sustain what I need in my life. And the Clark Promise is something that we have in place that eliminates that fear. We have a foundation, our Clark Foundation, that raises funds specifically for this cause, and we have an endowment in place that provides benevolent care. So if somebody outlives their resources, they will continue to live with Clark in the level they are, and most people don't even know they're on benevolent care. Certainly our staff doesn't, so it's a really added thing, and that's why we call it the Clark Promise. So if you outlive your financial resources, you have the Clark Promise behind you to make sure that regardless of your circumstances, you're going to continue to live at Clark. So I'm going to let Melissa pop in here and talk about Clark at Keller Lake.
At Keller Lake, we are building 52 new independent apartment homes. We have 5 different floor plans. They range from 1,000 square feet to 1,500 square feet. And there's a variety of views, from our lake views to our wooded views, having access to our walking paths. There's 15 different price points to meet your financial needs. Some of the amenities at Keller Lake is that we'll have 2 restaurant venues, a bistro and a finer dining area as well, a piazza. The nice thing about the piazza is you can go out there and sit in the patio furniture, maybe have your dinner out there and enjoy a drink. We'll have multiple community rooms as well for life enrichment and engagement. One thing that sets Clark apart from other communities is our lake and the view of it, but also our walking paths. The nice thing with our walking paths is that the new apartments will be pet friendly, so you can take your pet for a walk out and about. We have 4 available apartments. We have the Ontario floor plan, which is a 1-bedroom plus a den, and this is a 1.5 bath. The square footage of the Ontario is approximately 1,000 square feet. We also have here showing is the Erie floor plan, and that is our 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and 1,100 square feet. We have some artist renderings here to be able to show you what the inside of your apartment home could look like. Some special features I'd like to point out is in the master bedroom, you could have a tray ceiling. In the living room, there's a fireplace. Another great feature, and a piece that I personally love, is how large the windows are. It allows a lot of natural light to come into your apartment home. Here we have our Huron floor plan, which is about 1,300 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. The nice feature about the Huron is that the bedrooms are on opposite ends of the apartment. Our Superior is about 1,500 square feet, another 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Large patio, outdoor seating space in this, and a very large open kitchen living room area. And here is an image of what that kitchen living room could look like in the master bedroom.
So you can see we have really beautiful options available, very spacious, lovely environments that we're creating. And this is where we become different, not just the Clark Promise, but when somebody moves into Clark, they're going to be paying an entrance fee. So the word apartment can be confusing because apartment, people think rental. And this is not a rental model. We're not selling it. It's actually a lease. And you're engaging in an entrance fee with Clark, and we offer many different ways to do that. We offer 3 refund options at Clark at Keller Lake, a 25%, 50%, and 75% refund option. And our entrance fees range from $215,000 to $550,000. and monthly fees range between $1,800 and $3,700. Those are all based on lots of different variables. Hard to explain in just this few minutes that we have. The best way to learn that is to sit and meet with Melissa. But an example is somebody may say, all right, we're going to do an entrance fee. The apartment we want is going to be $300,000. And what we want to do is get 75% of that amount back when we leave. Leaving could mean you move to another level of care, or you decide you're going to move to Tahiti. Whatever the reason is, we make sure that you're going to get that refund. So you get 75% of that back. So this is where it gets a little funny. So the 25% non-refundable portion, so you're saying I want 75% back, so there's that piece that's 25%. That's $75,000. Well, what happens if you decide to leave or something happens and it's in year 2? We amortize that non-refundable portion over 67 months at 1.5% a month. So if something happened and you were to leave within the first almost 6 years, you'd get a portion of the non-refundable portion, this 25% back. When you do leave, the 75% is what's refundable to you. And that's, in this case, would be $225,000. We do take out some fees there for sales and refurbishing fees. But this does explain to you very generally how an entrance fee model does work. And again, these are samples. We have many different options available and scenarios that we can create, helping you and your financial person decide what is best for your portfolio. So we'd love to teach you more about Keller Lake. Melissa is our senior living advisor, and she can have you come to our beautiful sales office where we're filming from today and show you around, show you all the finishes that we have, and literally take you into the apartment building. We have a model there to show you, and you can see other floor plans. Also, we have luncheons at Watermark Country Club that we're scheduling, and to find out more, I would say go to our website and look us up there and give Melissa a call. So we really thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Well, hello. It's nice to be with you live after watching the pre-recorded segment that we did. And we're here to answer questions. So if you have questions, you can type them into the comments section. Oh, here's one already. And just type those in the comments section and we'll be happy to respond. So Melissa, for you, how many apartments are available?
We have 35 apartments pre-sold, spoken for already. So we have 17 remaining. We do have a variety of the floor plans still left, the 4 floor plans that were in the presentation.
Thank you. Is Clark the only life plan community in West Michigan? Well, I'll take that one. We are not. There are life plan communities throughout the country. They used to be referred to as continuing care retirement communities, and that changed to life plan communities a few years ago. So throughout the state of Michigan, there are several. We have many in Grand Rapids and many throughout the country. So it's a wonderful concept that really has taken off and is continuing to grow. Melissa, are there any pre-sale promotions?
We do have pre-sale promotions. We are currently have what's called the Captain's Club, and the Captain's Club would provide you with a pre-construction pricing off the entrance fee, and then also $5,000 towards moving expenses, and some other special benefits as well. A great added benefit.
When will the apartments be available to move in?
The apartments will be available to move in October. That's when we'll begin moving in. And as we're currently doing on-site tours, you can see some of the apartments. We have our model. So please give me a call, and I'd love to take you out on site and show you that and show you what apartments are available for that move in October.
Melissa, why don't you talk about what some...
All right, the question is, what are some of the amenities at the apartments? So in the apartments, one of the neat features is that we'll have a generator. And so you'll have 2 outlets that will be connected to a generator, your refrigerator, and another outlet for emergency. You can plug in a light, you can plug in whatever you feel the need for. Also, some features are that, oh, hi Loanne, welcome back.
I had to pop off for a second.
Within the apartments, the large windows, a lot of natural light coming in. It will include blinds. The master bathrooms are tiled, so a lot of neat features when in each apartment.
And it's neat because you can come we have a wonderful sales center on the campus, and that's where Melissa has her meetings. And inside the community here, you can see a lot of the finishes and things that are available. So it's a really nice place to meet. Okay, and how do you make an appointment to see a model? Well, Melissa, how do we do that?
You stop by the sales center or give me a call, and my direct line is 616-247-9627. I would love the opportunity to meet with you.
Well, thank you for joining us. We do hope you'll take some extra time and come out and see the community and meet with Melissa to learn more. It's going to be just an extraordinary community, and we'd love to have you be part of it. So thanks for joining us.